Acquired values are loud. We use the example of a chihuahua, right? They're constantly barking at you and they're exhausting. They're difficult to keep up with. Whereas core values are centering. They're authentic. They allow us to slow down and take a look at the things that are really most important to us. And I think now more than ever is a perfect time to be able to look at those things, because with the pandemic, and in my work as a coach, I have definitely noticed, not just in others, but also in myself, my values shifting to what's really most important to me. And I know that that grounding, slowing down is bringing to the forefront my core values. What's most important? And when you experience living in your core values versus your acquired, it's this centeredness and this calmness. Not always easy, but definitely less exhausting and more fulfilling.
Makes total sense. Wow. And so this concept of identifying our core values, what's the benefit? So if I'm a coach and I want to help somebody to really find the pathway to identifying their core values versus their acquired values, what's the benefit of that? What's kind of the whole, what's going to benefit the person being coached?
There are so many benefits. So if we take a look at it from the person that we're being coached out of service, right, which is what coaches do, we constantly come out of a place of service. And as we help others identify the differences between their core and acquired values, the transformational growth or the pursuit of what it is that they're trying to accomplish becomes faster and easier. Now, I also want to point out that there's nothing wrong with having acquired values. Acquired values serve us in lots of different ways, as well as our core values do. The difference becomes when a core or an acquired value is old and worn out and no longer serves us and keeps us on a treadmill of trying to notice it and keep up with it when it's no longer who we are. And so one of the benefits of really being able to be a coach that helps people identify core versus acquired values is the opportunity to facilitate that transformational growth for someone and go deeper to where the transformation is resilient and long lasting versus maybe in a moment. And by the way, once we've helped people do this work, it ripples. We talk a lot about the ripple effect in our business. It's one of the things that drives us. But that ripple effects starts to affect not just in perhaps what the client was trying to accomplish when they first came to us, but it ripples out into every aspect of their life, and their lives change. And I think from a coach's perspective, there's nothing more rewarding than that, to being able to hold that space where someone can step into who they want to be and who they were meant to be.